Christie Clinic Illinois Race Weekend is coming up, and for runners and walkers, having the right shoes can make all the difference in the world. Here today, sponsoring our segment, are Jan Seeley, race director, and Mike Lindman, who owns Body and Soul Sports. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so can you tell me a little bit about Christie Clinic's Illinois Race Weekend?
Yeah, well, this is our 16th year. We're coming back strong still from our pandemic years. A couple of years ago, feels like 100 years ago. It was only 5 years ago. 7 events over 3 days, brings over 10 to 15,000 people into our community to celebrate Champaign-Urbana and Savoy. We have a race for everybody.
And then can you tell me a little bit about the program CU Kicks for Kids?
Well, CU Kicks for Kids, we kind of got off the ground and running last year, and what we're trying to do is kids that are enthusiastic about running, we're trying to make sure they get in the right shoe, the right fit, so they can enjoy themselves running and be in the proper shoes.
So what makes a shoe proper?
Well, we do what we call gait analysis, and actually with the CU Kicks for Kids, we actually go to the school and I have them walk or run down in the gym or something, and I do a little gait analysis eye to eye, whether they need a shoe with more support or less support. But the main thing is you're getting a lot more cushioning in a running shoe. When you're running, regardless of your age, you're running 3 times your body weight. So the kids need to have good shoes so they prevent them from injuries and then hopefully enjoy the experience.
Wonderful. And then what is this merchandise that I see here on the table in front of me?
So we've, long ago, I used to be the co-director with Jan. I was her sidekick. But anyway, we're Body and Soul is the official race sponsor merchandiser, and so we have a big expo. At the expo, we've got the largest booth there, and we have a lot of products with that are branded for the race.
And then before we started, you were sharing with me that you never want financial issues to be a barrier to participating in the race. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Just to piggyback on what Mike was saying, this Kicks for CU Kids program, we work with schools and after-school programs and churches that actually have training programs for kids who are doing either our 5K or our Busey Bank Illinois Youth Run. For some of them, they don't have the right shoes, and sometimes they can't afford the registrations as well. So hand in hand with this shoe and sock program that we do with Mike, oftentimes we're also scholarshiping the entries. So we just want to make sure that anybody who, and this honestly goes for adults in our community as well, I do get emails from people who need financial assistance. Email us, we'll take care of you, but we want to just make sure that the kids get to do the race, and if they're going to, that they're in the right shoes, and that they have a life that starts with activity, and that they'll grow up to be big runners like me and Mike.
I really think that that's fantastic, because I know race entries can be a lot. So that's wonderful that you make sure that it's for everybody in Central Illinois who wants to participate.
Yeah, it's a big part of our mission as our organization is to every year bring our event to more people so that our race looks like our community, first of all, but that anybody who really wants to be involved can be. And so I always like to say, can't take care of a problem I don't know about. So if somebody wants to do the race and is hearing this for the first time, reach out and we'll make it possible.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for being here and for sponsoring our segment today.
Thanks for having us.
And if you want more information, you can visit us on the web after the show at ciLiving.tv, and we would be happy to connect you.